Now we go to the example 8 of the chapter 8. In this question, it mentioned that in the figure, the QMR is a straight line. QMR, this one is a straight line. And if the triangle PQR is an equilateral triangle, for the meaning of equilateral triangle, it means that all the length of the sides are all equal of this triangle. And actually, for the equilateral triangle, it is also a type of isosceles triangle. Now, we need to find the value of A, B, and C. So actually, as this one is an isosceles triangle, and we can see that the line MP has separated the line QR to two equal sides, so that the PM is a bisector of this triangle, so that by the properties of isosceles triangle, what we know is that the angle B would be equal to 90 degrees. This one is a right angle. And also, the line MP will become an angle bisector of the triangle QMR, which means that if that is C, and this angle will be also equal to C, that is the angle QPM will be equal to C. So that these two come from the property of isosceles triangle. Okay, so we need to write down B equal to 90 degrees and QPM is equal to C. Both of that is because by the property of isosceles triangle. And also, if you look back in the triangle QRP, as it is an equilateral triangle, it is also an isosceles triangle. If we take these two sides to look for the property of isosceles triangle, then these two angles will be the base angle of this isosceles triangle, so that if the angle RQP is A, then the angle QRP will be also equal to A. So we can write this down. The angle PRQ would be also equal to A. But this one, the reason is the base angles of isosceles triangle. So after we found that the angle PRQ is equal to A, we need to draw it back in the figure. This is equal to A, and then we observe the triangle PRM. We can draw this one down, PRM. Well, we know that this one is equal to the A, this one is C, and this one is equal to 90 degrees. So actually we have found that the B is equal to 90 degrees is by the properties of the isosceles triangle. Secondly, as this triangle, okay, the whole triangle PRQ is an equilateral triangle, so that actually A is equal to 60 degrees. This one is by the property of equilateral triangle. So lastly, you can see that in this triangle, we add A, B, and C together. It must be equal to 180 degrees. That is the angle sum of triangle. So lastly, we can find that C will be equal to 30 degrees. So when we observe this question, it have mentioned about the properties of isosceles triangle and also the equilateral triangle.